Good morning, everyone. Salutations. Thank you for joining me for this meeting of the cockeyed optimists. Let the meeting of cockeyed optimists commence all over my face. Today we are going to get spooky, ooky, kooky, dookie. Why? Because it is my day off and I will do whatever I gosh dirt well please with my day off. Thank you very much. No, ma'am. I'll do what I want because I'm a cockeyed optimist and I believe that I can do what I want in my own time, on my own face. So what I would like to introduce to you, the whole reason for me to start this video series is to let you know about something that has given me life. I'm talking about the Handbook for the recently deceased. Gave me so much life, I'm dead. It's an eyeshadow palette. Would you look at that? All themed on Beetlejuice characters and sayings. I love it. And I am already pre-swatched, ready to talk to you about it. I want to celebrate this and maybe throw on some bits and bobs that I have laid around the house because of course I do. And then also, along with this, to keep it spooky, ooky, kooky, dookie, I am going to show you also another new palette that hold black magic that we don't have the rights to this song. Both of these can be got at Hot Topic. Look at her. She's very dark and mysterious but still not afraid of color. You could be dark and mysterious and still have a splash of color. Gosh, damn it. You and me spending quality time together, as cockeyed optimists often do. It's showtime. That's the name of this color right here. Because it's from the movie. He says that. And I'm going to put it in my face. And you'll see the method to my madness why I'm just doing this space here. There's a reason for it. It's a surprise. We love surprises. And then, maybe once I get some looks together, then I'll really get weird with my face. Won't that be fun? Like to see, I have alternate lighting. Let me show you. It's a little bright. This little light of mine. There, oh, spooky, ooky, kooky. So, I have lighting options. This can help show just how spooky, ooky, kooky we are going to be getting. So here are my color swatches for the Handbook for the recently deceased eyeshadow palette available at Hot Topic. I love this palette. I love the color. Some of the colors are surprises. And let's just get into it. Here we go. This one is Afterlife. It's a really nice pearly white. And I don't know if any of these show up on camera or not, but I'll just talk you through it. This Lydia here is kind of a carroty orange, almost like a sriracha. There's an oranginess to it, but a red. That's a lovely color you don't get often. Shrunken Head. This one is a very shimmery, it's almost a skin tone for me. Sort of a rose gold almost. And this one is It's Showtime. It's more matte than the palette looks in the pan. It's more matte than that. There is a little bit of shimmer to it. Then here, let me do another swatch of Juno. Juno is a good highlight color. Now I'm going to go in with some Juno. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? It's sort of a light apricot version of the Shrunken Head, shimmery. This is the color Beetlejuice. This is the one that I wanted this palette for. This bright, sort of chartreusey kind of green. I wanted this palette for that color. And then you get this one, the Bio Exorcist. Oh, so beautiful, like deep teal with this chartreuse, lovely color. Sandworm. This one is lovely silver. It looks like just a light silver in the pan, but then there is sort of a bluish, darker undertones, like it's these two in undertones. Here we have, this is Dante's Inferno, this orange. Gosh, I want to put this in like a tropical sunset look. That's a lovely sort of warm, happy orange, or a Beetlejuice palette, so happy orange. Then here, I was really surprised that I am happy that I have this one, Miss Argentina. She is lovely, but it's a shame about the suicide. Yeah. But she's a lovely color. This is another one I'm happy to have in my arsenal. Dark room. It's really good, grapey kind of purple. And then Strange and Unusual. I'm probably going to be using Strange and Unusual in a lot of neat looks, because it looks like it's going to be sort of a dark matte black. But I wouldn't say it's shimmery like these. It's just sort of haunted with a shimmer. So that one is really cool. But again, the shimmery ones and with the other palette, when you're trying to recreate a face and send something with a darker color to recede and bring out things in lighter colors, then if you use a darker color that has a shimmer, is it like, oh, is it pushed back or is it forward? Is it pushed back or is it forward? So the mattes are going to be better. This is a good matte. These are good mattes. The purple is a good matte. The others have a bit of a shimmer to them, but I ain't mad at it at all. Like even the Showtime, there's a little bit of shimmer, so you couldn't necessarily use it for like total shadowing depending on your lighting. And moving on the other arm here, we have, I think they're just like this. Just like this. So, the ones in this Black Magic palette from Hot Topic that I'm super excited to have and were so surprising is, well, maybe not as surprising, Cauldron and Paranormal. Paranormal and Cauldron have an iridescence to them that an iridescence kind of my thing. If you don't know me, now you know. It's kind of my thing, iridescence. And then I'm happy with this pagan color, this really warm. That one can go with this one really well. The Lydia, this kind of warm Lydia color. That one's going to go real with that. Witchery, this one is a really nice sort of metallic pewter almost, hematite. Witchery is kind of a hematite color. Now, occultery, you wouldn't think of it looking in here, but it's sort of like a dark teal, midnight teal almost. So I'm going to be happy to blend that with some of the colors from the Beetlejuice palette. Then some of my other favorites, I love this purpley of Coven. This Coven is a good color for if you're doing stage makeup, doing bruises, big, nasty, ugly bruises. That one's a nice deep purple. And there's a purpliness to Familiar also. And then these other ones, these are probably more blacks than the others because they call this Black Magic, but there's still sort of a brown hue to this one, kind of a chocolatey hue to this one. I would say these two are probably the closest to being a black, along with this one. But this has, I think, in the palette, this one needs to be down here with these. This one should be down here. That's just how I would organize it. But that's a nice black as well. But I think this one is the most matte of the black. Ash. This one is a nice matte. These are probably more matte than the other ones. So these are definitely colors that I can use to recreate a face. Some of the colors more warmer, some cooler than the other. So this again is a really handy palette. I was happy with how they blended with each other. Just like the other Handbook for the Recently Deceased. So thumbs up.
Take it from your favorite voodoo daddy. Even in darkness, you can have yourself a pop of color.